A small price to pay for GameStop shares. Hope everyone had a fantastic Wednesday so far today. My name is Dynamite_41. Nothing I say in my videos is financial advice. I just like to speak my opinions about the market, specifically GameStop, because I love the stock and I love everything that has happened with it recently. And there is so much FUD flying around in the sky right now, and I want to let y'all know that everything is going to be okay. Because, in my opinion at least, of course, take everything I say with a grain of salt. I am a crazy dude, but also I think I know a few things, maybe one or two things. That's about it. Sam wants to say hi really quick. He's right here on the camera. My lovely Sam, 4 years old. Ruby right here in the background. She's about 6 months. Actually turned 7 months not too long ago. She is crazy, full of energy. But let's get on the preface of this video. GameStop. So, of course, today we closed at, $20.64. Wasn't keeping up with the price action too much today, but here we are at $20.50 in the after hours, or the overnight trading hours, if you will. And I just think the technicals played out the way I said they would. I did say we could go up or down depending on how the earnings go. And you already know how the earnings go. Every time the announcement is made, and it's usually good news too, or when it, oh, okay, Sam laid on my keyboard. Let me back up really quick. So, oh, I'm full screen. There we go. That's more like it. So, excuse the technical difficulties, but I said we were going to go up or down, and we decided to go down, and we did follow this line. We actually broke below my trend line, but that's okay because, hey, I guess I could just adjust this right now. So, this is just the technicals part of the video. So, how do we feel? I'm going to let it confirm that it's bottoming out at, what did we go? We went as low as $19.38 today, 35 cents today, give or take. I think we're bottomed out at $20 in my humble opinion, but, you know, anything can happen. Anything is possible in this crazy stock market. Oh, Ruby's just playing with one of my socks. Furthermore, I do believe that we could go up in the future, depending on how things go, as far as like actually, I'm not even going to say that, because after the two market share offerings that we had, price went up. I mean, we're up after two of them that happened May and June. And, you know, what was the price action at? Around, let me go back to this year. Oh, I'm losing my mind right now. I'm lost in the sauce. We were down here way before that even happened, and now we're up here. We're still up on our investment, especially if you were buying back here. Let me go to the daily chart real quick, especially when we're buying all this whole time, and even buying down on our average. Sorry, I'm tired after a long day. And here we are, still up on our investment. At least I am. But as far as everything else goes, I know we didn't beat on revenue when it came to the earnings for quarter two, but at the end of it all, we still made a profit. And let's see, paperwork says otherwise. Let's see, where are we at exactly? So furthermore, before I get to the profits, let's talk about the assets from last year in July to this year. So as you can see, last year it was $2.005 billion. Now we're at $4.8 billion in total assets, of course. And our cash and cash equivalents is $4.193 billion. And versus last year around this time, or for quarter two earnings results, it was $894 million, if I'm not mistaken. So that tells me a lot. That tells me that Ryan Cohen knows how to grow the money and invest it where it needs to go, or at least grow the money and maybe invest it or have some sort of an acquisition in the future. Anything could happen with the stock. Anything is possible, but our total assets are way higher than they were before. Not only that, the liabilities have gone down. So our total liabilities are $783 million for that quarter versus $1.071 billion for last year. So that is telling me a lot too. Total liabilities is way less than it was last quarter for quarter two in 2023. Super excited about that. And let's go to the profits really quick. So there we are. So I was wrong on my video in the car earlier. I didn't have this in front of me, but also my memory is not the worst. Actually, I did say 14.8 million. I was looking at income before the income taxes kicked. But here we are. For quarter two, 2024, we have 14.8 billion or $14.8 million in profit versus last year we actually took a loss at $2.8 million. So that's a swing overall when it comes to the quarter two earnings report, and we made profit. And above that, we were not making profit at all for the longest time. I think from what I read somewhere, since 2017, this is the first time we've like actually netted a freaking profit without losing all this money. And the fact that we've like cut out all the fat in the company overall tells me that we're on the path to success. We are trimming down the fat. I mean, we're closing unprofitable stores, especially with leases being up on some of them. We're just focused on trimming down the fat in the company and making sure that we get rid of the liabilities that are unnecessary to increase those profit margins, which Ryan Cohen is executing on successfully, at least in my humble opinion. But not only that, they're expanding to tradable cards, collectibles, retro gaming. They're pulling up to the freaking GameStop, actually making some locations that dedicated to retro gaming, and are pretty much targeting that niche market for all of the ones that love the nostalgic games back in the past. So I think GameStop is really doing well, just expanding the horizons, just making the right decisions, spending less money while doing so, and still having that creative mindset of what is the next move. We have the capital to do it in a terrible economy right now where interest rates are through the roof and everything is so expensive. And here we are with $4.2 billion just chilling in cash and cash equivalents. What else gets better than that? I'm not entirely too sure. I think GameStop is in one of the best financial positions that it has been in forever. And yes, forever. Since I've been alive, I guess, since I was born, this is the best position that we've been in. So if people are doubting it and people are saying, oh, we're making less revenue, we're not making this much money here, we're only making money because of the dilutions, we're stealing money from the shareholders, that's all they're gonna say. I've seen them swarm Twitter, I've seen them swarm Reddit, I've looked at it all today, and it is disgusting. And all I'm here to let y'all know is the naysayers, y'all, I'm here to stay. I'm still gonna buy my shares. I get paid this week. My bi-weekly check is hitting this week. So if you think that I'm not going to simply turn around and buy more GameStop shares, you're crazy, because I like the value that it's at right now because it's undervalued. And when it goes up double within like a couple months or something like that, you're going to be wondering, oh shoot, well, this thing is going to go down, and then it continues to go up in price action because the freaking team, Ryan Cohen, who takes a $0 salary, plus the board of directors, are making the best financial decisions for this company, keeping it afloat. And not only that, but there's a strong shareholder following right behind it. Roaring Kitty is here with us. I don't give a crap if he tweets because he doesn't control the market. Big money does. They just like to create narratives. And unfortunately, the masses do believe all of the narratives. But here we are today. $20.64 is what we closed at. $20.50 in the after hours trading, and that's just that. Anyways, I think GameStop is still a buy. It is a small price to pay for a GameStop share. Even though we were buying at $10 a couple months ago, it is still a small price, at least in my eyes. Y'all have a lovely rest of the Wednesday night, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Peace out.